when we have folks who have never used a design system before and an enterprise is rolling it out for the first time, or we have an existing design system that we've just stood up and we have folks who are new to design systems and they're just onboarding to the organization, and making sure that there's the right processes in place so that those people don't get left behind in their functional product teams or just as individuals. I think that's really important, that if you do have the fortunate situation where you have budget to have a dedicated unit that's responsible for a design system, making sure that unit is running educational opportunities for either, again, if you're in the scenario where it's your organization is just adding a design system in for the first time, or you're making upgrades to it, or do you have folks either on engineering or design who have just joined the team and they're not familiar with the design system. Setting up things like office hours so folks can go with questions, setting up learning opportunities. I know we've done almost like quizzes for folks where they'll come to sessions and learn different things, and then they'll have to take like a mini assessment at the end. And it's really like a good way to test that you've understood the curriculum, so to speak, and that you can then take it and apply it to like a real world scenario. So I think those pieces are really important, because I think especially at the enterprise level, making the decision to invest in a design system is a really big step that does lead to a lot of efficiency, but you need to make sure that
Hmm.
every member of the team understands that process completely in order for it to take full effect.